Oh, that sure feels good. All right. Actually recording as we speak while I'm doing this. So might as well get started while I'm multitasking here. I may have to adjust how I'm sitting here. Oh, that's better. Maybe? Yeah, that's better. In which case, I'll move the camera like this. Hopefully that can see me better. Yeah, hurry up and get ready, Chaz. We got work to do. I'm on it, I'm on it. Ay, 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 ay. Ain't this fun to watch? Might as well click through this and work on my phone at the same time. You would think that I would be better about this before recording. Somehow I haven't learned my lesson. I always like this opening shot right here. I always thought that looked nice. Sorry, man. My back is just kicking my ass. Specifically my lower back muscle. I've got a freezing ice pack on it right now. I'm trying to get as comfortable as I can while I do this. And also... Hey Maximus, how you doing? Hey Tara, how's it going? I know. I got a little burned out on Super Nintendo stuff, so here I am at Phantasy Star 4. Because if it were me, I'd still be fucking playing Seiken Densetsu 3 because I just started another playthrough with a whole totally different team. Trying to satisfy my need for what I consider a killer team in that game. I'm doing fine, man. My lower back muscle keeps fighting me, though. I've got a freezing ice pack on it right now. In fact, I'm sitting on it. And in case you were wondering, I'm not reading the text because I already know how the game works. I really wish I could just put Han in the 5th spot right now. Oh yeah, that weapon you were working on. Huh. Fortunately, Phantasy Star 4, for me, isn't one of those games. The most tedious thing you could do in this game is push everyone up to the 90s. And technically, that's almost impossible for everybody because of that friggin' level 99 glitch. And he's at 15 hit points. I would not expect that after you get her to level 38. It's kind of a strange technicality. Well, that's a nice switch. Just 5 battles. Did you know that in Star Ocean 3 there's actually a trophy if you gain 15 levels in one fight? Huh. It's actually quite doable. All you really got to do is hold off on leveling up any certain character for a long period of time, which is very easy to do in that game, and take him to a high EXP area, and you'll get that trophy pretty easily. I don't even know what that spell does. You think I would know, but I don't. Because I try not to use Han because, well, in my opinion, he sucks. Well, Radiata Stories is also Tri-Ace, isn't it? That would explain that. Yeah. It seems mandatory to always have a shitty character in a lineup in an RPG. I don't know about Western, but Jay especially. Some people actually like Han. I never use him. Not even in the final level. I know you can get a few neat combos with him, but I just don't like him. I don't use him. I don't want to use him. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. What is... So, yeah, I can stick around for the next level. Why not? I don't need to, but what the fuck? I'm in no hurry to finish this. Star Ocean 2, the shitty character is Noel. No question about it. No fucking question about it. He's the one character that I have consistently turned down on many of my playthroughs of that game. There'll be one more battle, and Chaz will be a nice level 3. Which isn't serving me a huge purpose here, but whatever. There it is. And now I can move on. So I think. Yeah, I can move on. That's fine. The one character I recall hating in Shining Force was what looks like it might spell yogurt, but it's spelled with a J. Jogurt. And every time you talk to him, he just asks if you like his hat. Like, did they add this character just as a joke? It's a shame more people don't play this. I really wish more people did. I've got a friend from middle school who introduced me to it, and I've been playing it ever since. Never stop. In fact, I always think of her every time I play this. When clearly they're not the best character. So, do I want any of those? I can't have many in my... Yeah, only one of each. And that'll be enough for now. I don't think you can buy any decent weapons here at the moment. I'm gonna check. There might not even be a weapon shop at all. No, there is not, so never mind. Moving on. Let's get a good night's sleep and move on to the next thing. And I have exactly 1,000 Meseta. By the way, though you probably weren't planning to, do not, this is not for you specifically, Tara, this is anybody. Do not ask me to stream or record Phantasy Star 2. It's not happening. One full playthrough of that game was enough for me. I'm pretty sure I have Kiwi in my party in Shining Force 2. I always miss Screech, though. I miss him every single fucking time. I got all the other hidden characters, though. And all the mithril weapons. I even used and abused the Protect Ring, so I have multiple characters at level 99. And that's after a level 40 promotion. So all their stats, attack, defense, agility, all read question marks. Oh, come on. Might as well visit here. Now they're the worms. Sandworms. Hate them, right? All the irony of that. What was he doing in your party, though, if you hate him so much? They're already wearing that shit, aren't they? Yeah, leathers. Yeah, leather everything. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Of course, unless you're a nutcase like me, in which you're going to push everyone up to level 99, that loses its relevance. Of course, I'm one of the few species on this planet that would do something like that, so go figure. Oh, yeah, still. I'm pretty sure there's a hard cap to how high the strength can go in that game. I remember whenever anyone attacked in that game, I would get, at level 99, of course, from a level 40 promotion, I'd get anywhere between 100 to 125 points of damage whenever a character attacked. But unless it was a critical hit, I never really got above that. I really like this background. You don't get to see it that often. Man, I haven't played through that game in a long time. Mainly due to, how tedious it is to level up all the characters like that. Because, that's the nutcase in me. I forget you gotta go to that other village first. Those guys must have a high dodge rate. I didn't even know that game was available to download on your PS4. Provided it's legal. That would do it then. Genesis Classic Collection. What makes it take longer on the PS4, though? I'm misremembering every time I go for a command or a selection. I used to think this cursor... I was thinking this cursor is memory, but it's not. How come you can only stream for an hour? What the hell is that about? So you didn't get any prompt as to why you could only stream for an hour at a time? Like, they didn't have the courtesy to explain it? Wait and see what you have to say about it. I played a little bit of Dark Cloud, but never finished it. I couldn't stick with it. Just didn't hold my interest. You know, now that you mention that you could only stream for like an hour, aren't certain video games programmed with algorithms that will blacken the screen while you're streaming? Because the public isn't supposed to see that? Because you didn't pay for the game? I wouldn't be surprised if there were games that do that. Like, what the hell does that prove? What exactly are you protecting? I really hope that's not true and I'm just pulling that out of my ass. Really? It's true? They actually do that? They actually pull that shit? Oh my god. It's fucking sick. And people wonder why piracy is still a thing. That's a nice boost. So this was all we could see before. How much do you want to bet that the town was already destroyed? Because it would have been too much effort to design the town intact. So they just didn't let you see the rest of it. I love the bickering between Chaz and Rune. It's fantastic. I guess I'm just not understanding, but how could people use it to rent out the game and let others complete it? I mean, obviously you can't play the game I'm playing right now like this. I mean, I don't own any new consoles. I haven't owned anything new since the PS2 era. No, wait, that's not true. I had a Wii. Yeah, and in all fairness and weirdness for most people, I'm streaming and recording off the original hardware. Console and cartridge. This is the same copy of the game I've had since high school. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's what I want. We actually don't have to come here yet, but I'm going to stop here anyway. Because Han didn't want to. So let's go see his future bride. Why do they get pissed about it? Why do you care if you play the game or not? They don't own the rights to it. Where is the school? Is it this unmarked building? Yeah, I think it is. Uh-huh. There it is. I thought fiancé was spelled with one E, not two. I mean, find somebody who wants to play Little Samson who's willing to pay $1,000 for a cart. Good luck with that. Good luck with that mindset. Message battles. I could have sworn there was a cursor memory option. Guess I'm just misremembering. I can actually use the money right now, so I don't mind staying put and doing the good old walk back and forth exercise routine. Yeah, I don't deal with any of that bullshit with the games I play. I mean, if I have to give out my personal info and sign away rights, you're not getting my money. And YouTube, you can print that. Come and get me. What was I just thinking about? I lost my train of thought. Well, nice to know that doesn't do a lot of damage. If I remember correctly, those guys don't give a lot of EXP, though. Yeah, not a respectable amount, to say the least. Okay, I'm not going to stick around for Chaz's next level, or my next level. Take that as you will. Alright, stick around for Alice and Han, I guess. Only because the money will help me. That's another thing I love about Phantasy Star 4. The grinds are not very long. The only grind I do in this game that is significantly long, that I can think of off the top of my head, is when I'm at the weapon plant on Planet Dezolis. I tend to walk back and forth and grind that a lot because the fight against Lashik in the air castle is just a fucking bitch. Not to mention all the skills and text that you learn for those level ups, and it makes it worth it. Come on, Alice. Rune doesn't have a healing spell. That's annoying. Did you ever hear the story or learn about this game being intended for the Sega CD and then it got scrapped? Presumably because the Sega CD wasn't doing as well as Sega would have hoped. Yeah. There's supposedly one screenshot of that in a magazine somewhere that somebody scanned and uploaded to the internet. It's too bad that didn't happen, but in one case it's good that it didn't. Because the game would not have been as accessible, even today. How many Sega CD games have been digitally re-released for today's audiences? The only one I can think of off the top, rather two, is Sonic CD and Night Trap, which in of itself is a meme to even re-release that. Yeah, didn't that go to the GameCube instead? Much like the Resident Evil remake. That was originally going to go to the PS2, if I'm not mistaken. I think these guys actually merge. Maybe they don't. Well, with Phantasy Star being a Sega IP, it would make sense for it to appear on the Dreamcast instead. Ironically, that's why the House of the Dead franchise never gained the large audience following some other games did. I mean, the first three arcade games, House of the Dead 1, 2, and 3, they all had their home ports, but they were all on a console that not as many people owned. First one was on Saturn. Who the hell, besides Japan, had a Saturn back then? Second went to Dreamcast. People lost faith in Sega, so not as many people had a Dreamcast. And then the third game went to the Xbox. That's why nobody played Bonk's Adventure, or the Bonk games for that matter. Who the fuck had a TurboGrafx back then? I certainly didn't know anyone that did. I did know one person who had a Sega CD and a 32X. Not the same person, though. Alright, so that was an exclusive then. You don't really hear much about exclusive games anymore. Not like you used to. Back in the golden era, it was all about exclusives. There aren't as many of them as there used to be. Maybe these guys will merge. Guess not. Yep, it was the console wars. If you wanted to play game XYZ, you had to have that console. Because it's not going to appear anywhere else ever again. Which is funny you mentioned the console wars, dude, because nowadays Nintendo tries to claim they're not in the war. Like, yeah, you can't run a business without having a competitor. You can do your own thing if you want, but you're in the competition whether you want to be or not. Yeah, I never had them either. None of the generations. The exclusives never sold me. Especially in the 6th generation. I mean, the PlayStation 2 was just a juggernaut. It won the whole world. I think even more so than the PlayStation 1. Alright, I got a decent amount of money. Yeah, 155 million units. The timing of that release was perfect with the advent of DVDs. Is it? I wouldn't have guessed. A whopping 1 point of defense. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I'll buy one of those. Just for the moment. I always forget what spot they're in. See, I just barely had enough money to do this. Do I really need these antidotes? Just a few more of those, just in case. I can't, the ones in the basement might. That's why I'm hanging on to them for the moment, but antidotes lose their relevance pretty quickly in this game because you can learn the anti-spell early on. I wonder why they wrote the scene that way. Where they got the idea. I do like when she decks him, though. It's pretty funny. Probably, I think, what I probably think is the funniest scene in the game is when they're crash landing on Dezolis. Chaz is the only one flipping out, and everyone else is like totally fucking cool with it. And then meeting, you know, Raja for the first time, he's like, dude, what the fuck? You just landed on this temple. Answer me, you bonehead. Yeah, these guys might poison me. I can't remember, though. But yeah, those surprise attacks are exactly what I asked for. I think it's actually possible to open the menu, or at least attempt to, on the same frame that you get into a battle. So when you finish the battle, the menu opens up. Strange. This isn't one of these fights that I can just rush through it. I gotta think about what I'm doing. Yeah, the worst of them being the level 99 glitch, which is hell on my perfectionism. If you saw that level 92 data that I have on the cart, the reason I won't go higher than that is because Rika is at level 98. If she hits 99, I hit the glitch. And it just fucks everything up. One that I always found weird was the this scrolling glitch. I'm not sure, I can't remember exactly how it works, but when you open, I think when you open the menu, you can get that red icon to be slightly out of sync in the box it's supposed to be in. It doesn't break anything, just something that's a little odd. Is he powerful enough to do that on his own? I don't know. Well, with the help of Alice, I guess it's alright. Oh, this is one I'm sure you probably know. If you scroll in any given direction with the cursor, and then you press the confirm button too fast, like say I want to scroll down and go to tech, if I press down and C too quickly, I go to skill instead. And if I want to select Alice, if I'm too quick with my button press, I go to Grizz instead. Nothing game-breaking, just it's there, just some sort of oddity. I'm sure there's way more than what I actually know about. Or how about the mess of glitches in Lufia 2? Oh my god. What a mess that is. I'll even scroll through the character's status screens or equipment screens left to right, just so I can mess with the names of the equipment. I can't cure paralysis right now, so Han is just going to have to snap out of it. Probably my favorite name anomaly I came up with fucking with that glitch was called the Egg Ring Ring. I made a Sky Sorter, a Sky Sordier. I haven't played Breath of Fire 2 enough to really mess with those. Or at least I don't know the game well enough to validate that. Missed it by that much. And there's a cure paralysis I could have used. Oh. Oh god, Lufia 2's glitches are a mess. Love the game to pieces. Probably my favorite JRPG on Super Nintendo, but god, what a mess. I wish there were more JRPGs I knew of where you could actually, you know, dive underwater with a submarine and see the whole ocean floor. Although honestly, in that game it doesn't look that great. And what I'd really love to see more of is finding more shipwrecks when you dive underwater in a JRPG. You don't get that very often, at least not from the ones I've played. There is the sunken ship in Tales of Eternia, known as Tales of Destiny 2 on PlayStation. On Game Boy Color, presumably? No, I have not. Oh, you got lucky there. Well, surprise attack is okay. And there's nothing here. That was good luck on my part. Yeah, but the encounter rate is not very consistent. Sometimes you could walk a long time without a battle, and sometimes you're getting them every couple seconds. Oh yeah, Lufia 1 is really bad like that. The enemies are super fucking tough, and the EXP money gain makes the game take way longer than it's supposed to. It basically artificially inflates the game's length. I fucking hate when games do that. No reason for it. You didn't make your game long enough, so you made it harder so it takes longer to beat. Tasty. Well, yeah, I mean, like, it's annoying. I mean, on one hand, it can be helpful because you're getting stronger, you're gaining levels. And on the other hand, you just want to say, enough already. Like, let me play the game a little bit, you know? Two crits in a row? Come on. I now have the spell, I'll use it. Oh yeah, sometimes sometimes that game's random number generator will just completely fuck you. God, it gets so bad. I only ever play that game on retry mode. I never play it on default. Never. Oh, whoops. Don't need to keep these. Wow, it's very cool. I considered teleporting, but I feel like making the trip. So let's do that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I can't really gauge well what level you should be around that point. Because again, I always play on retry mode because that game's difficulty is ass. I can't enjoy it otherwise. Yeah, so he was severely underleveled. Huh. Sometimes you can get really good random numbers. And knowing the game really well also helps. Dude, were you watching last night when I managed to beat the, No, wait, no, it wasn't last... No, it wasn't last night, but were you watching when I was playing Seiken Densetsu 3? I was down to Carly and still managed to defeat the hedgehog boss where you meet Gnome for the first time. I figured the game was over. I was just going to reset and say fuck it, but I held on. I ended up winning. Yeah, I don't have a recording of it on YouTube, but it should still be right here on my Twitch. Wasn't that long ago. It should still be there. It'd be nice if everything I worked on was always here. That's why you gotta record stuff sometimes. Yeah, it was just dumb luck. Thought to myself, well, Duran and Hawk are dead. Not much Carly can do. And I'm just recording this for documenting a playthrough of Phantasy Star 4 because I haven't done that myself yet, so, you know, why the hell not? Did I just walk past the town? I think I did. No, I didn't. I did? Well, you know what? I want to fight these guys anyway. They're not as good EXP as I thought they would be. No, wait, I didn't? Yeah, I didn't. There it is. Ah, holy moly. Yeah, now. We're gonna put it off for you. Well, at least one with comic book panels like that, which I think is really friggin' cool. And for a game from 1993, 94 to have done that? Of course, there was Ninja Gaiden on NES, which also had cutscenes every time you completed a level, giving you more of the story. I don't know what game is the first to do it, really. As far as cutscenes telling more of the story like that. I feel like I should get more monomates for this. I'm not gonna... There's no boss up ahead, so that's fine. Yeah, she tends to do that. Yep, I guess he needs that weapon, huh? Well, doesn't need it, but... it'd be a good idea. You know, I don't like buying shit for Han because he sucks. I just like to let him drop dead, but... he's still gonna be here for a bit. It's too bad we can't watch Alice smirk for the rest of the game, huh? And that's enough for me. At least I think so. Alice? Yeah. I guess that yeah, that probably works a little bit better, because, you know, we all know how the name Alice is spelled. Was that Chaz you just leveled up? No, it was her. Alright. But when we want to talk about famous character deaths, this game did it better. Better than what's her ancient face? Adol. Is an Adol from East? Okay. I do like a good East game, although admittedly I've never finished one. I only played the first 3 on various platforms. Oh yeah, red hair. That'll do it. I almost swore I pressed the button to open the elevator on the same frame as going into the battle. Look at that, didn't even press a button. Well, I can't prove it because you can't see my inputs. Yeah, you know what? I did beat 3. I think it was the TurboGrafx CD version. There are a lot of console ports of that game, and computer. What's that one called? Mask of the Sun? Is that the subtitle? Or am I thinking of something else? I never played the 4th one. Is there any English version of that game? I'm gonna go a little heavy on the attacks here. And please don't tell me it's on PSP or some garbage like that. Or mobile, that's even worse. That's good. Because I actually heard about the Dragon Quest games being ported to mobile, and I'm like, oh god. Fucking why? Those games belong on a giant TV screen, with a controller in your hand on the couch. God, this missing is such bullshit. Yeah, that was on PSP, wasn't it, if I'm not mistaken? That console should have just been called PlayStation Ports, because that's all that library was, as far as I was concerned. Is it actually a new game, or is it a remake? Because I do know there were not a lot of original titles on PSP, at least not ones where the game wasn't, you know, recycled from something else. Don't feel like fighting you. Chaz really needs to stop missing. That's a nice little boost. Oh, for crying the fuck out loud. Ugh. Yeah, that is not something you want to get ambushed by. Out of my way for an antidote. What else would I rather go for? Damn it. There's probably nothing up here, too. Yep, nothing. Turn around and get into a fight. Got lucky the rest of the way, though. Nothing like having a lady in your party who's dressed like a dominatrix with cat ears. You can't help but wonder what goes through the designers' minds designing some of these characters. I really like this shot of the computer, the upward shot. And now a full party of 5. Yeah, my wife actually has a PS4 now, in fact, so she uses it for watching shows. Can Rika actually use anything at the moment? Nothing I can buy her, to say the least. Man, I would not want to be hit by one of those fucking things. Good lord. Man, they really went after her. Cheery guy for having to lose his house. I'm getting rid of these antidotes. I don't want them. No, I'll hang on to that. I'll get rid of this, though. Works for me. I could have sworn there was a weapon shop in this town. Guess I misremembered that. Doesn't have double slash yet. It's only a matter of time before she does, though. These guys can be macroed. There it is. Learned at level 4. He can't equip the ceramic shield. What a fucking loser. Among soundtrack? I would guess you're trying to say awesome soundtrack. That would make more sense. I haven't given that game a fair chance yet. But you know something, dude? I'm always listening to video game soundtracks in my car, like all the time. I don't listen to the radio or mainstream music anymore. Yeah, that's what I figured you meant. Or something to that effect. You probably haven't played it, but I was listening to Blazing Chrome on the way home. That run and gun I talk about a lot. I haven't streamed in quite a while. Who composed it? That's something I'm always curious about. Stop with the missing. Do you know who the composer is? I always like that stuff. I always love learning about them. Well, there goes that. Yeah, she'll be dead later anyway. Nope, you guys suck. I just read that that enemy is called Warren 286. Quite a strong possibility that the 286 refers to the CPU of an Intel machine. Was there only the trilogy on PS2? Did they make any others after that, or was that it? These guys do way too much damage. The EXP sucks. Yeah, the money's good. There is that. Restoring my HP is such a fucking nuisance. No way in this fucking lifetime will I give him that to Han. I may or may not have been down here already. How are these fucking assholes still faster than me? Oh, absolutely, dude. God. I am addicted to that FM synthesis sound. And ever since I've heard Savage Regime, I don't know if you know who he is or heard of him, but after hearing what he could do with this sound hardware, I've almost completely written off the SPC 700 chip. Have you ever heard of Savage Regime? Do you know who he is? I don't know who he was either. A friend of mine told me about him. He composes music with the Genesis sound hardware, the Yamaha 2612 and the PSG. He simply knows the hardware. It's amazing what he does with that sound architecture. Yeah, type his name in on YouTube and just listen to some of his stuff. A lot of the songs he's recomposed from other games, like he recomposed all of Mega Man X with Genesis sound hardware, forget the Super Nintendo rendition. That soundtrack was made for the Yamaha and PSG. Oh yeah, he recomposed the entire Mega Man X soundtrack with the Yamaha and PSG, with that Genesis sound. Sounds incredible. The drums really punch out and pop at you. And the guitars, they sound like fucking guitars. I think I'll walk out. Experience is experience, except when it's these fuckheads. God, I hate these pricks. Excuse me. Oh well, he sucks. Guess I'm not walking out of here. Do I have anything I should sell? Yeah, I got a few things actually. Money, 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 money. Egg, 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 egg. Yeah, I mean, at least in, especially in the town of what, Tanoe? Instead of having to remember where they are in the market stands? Ah, jeez. Well, that did dick. I'm surprised the giant scorpion was never incorporated into Resident Evil. The old games, anyway. I mean, they had giant spiders and snakes. Why not a scorpion? Can these guys actually combine and make that giant fucking worm? Well, if they can, they're not going to this time. How about an amblypigeon? Ever seen one of those? this is where we go to get jobs, which I'm not interested in just yet. Mutated birds and rats. I knew what you meant. In fact, I saw your correction before I saw the typo, so you're good. Yeah, he needs an upgrade on his equipment. Okay, ceramic helm and ceramic mail. You don't need shields, fuck those. Yeah, she actually could use one of those. Well, let me sell off this shit. Alice can't equip that? With crown, with... I'm gonna have to get used to that pronunciation. I've called her Alice for so long, it's stuck. And that is it. Great place to sleep for the night. You see, I do not know because I don't know enough about King's Bounty to really effectively answer that question. Which, by the way, I'm looking at a complete in-box Apple II version of that right now. And here is the level up trick. I'll just keep doing this until further notice, or until I hit level 14. Is there a benefit to capturing all the villains, or at least a good amount of them? There's gotta be. This is one of my grind spots, by the way. So, yep, I just look for these guys. Let them fuse together. Cast Vol for an insta-kill. And I'm done. 400 EXP? Yeah, I'll take that. This early in the game? You bet your sweet ass I will. Alright. You know, I would really love to stream games off of the Apple II GS computer I have, and I can do that. What's keeping me from setting that up is I don't really have enough of an audience to justify pursuing it. But I can fucking do it. And King's Bounty, I believe, debuted on the Apple II. Might have been by the same guy that did Might and Magic, if I'm remembering correctly. Well, that's a big middle finger in your face, isn't it? Perfect. I wonder how both the Genesis and Apple II version would compare. Like, which version is better, or does that even matter? I assume the Genesis version is going to be easier to play because it's mapped down to 3 buttons, whereas with an Apple II, you got a whole keyboard. Oh, you're kidding me, you missed. There we go. Now that's good. Don't want to redo that shit again. There's my fusion. Is this town's name pronounced like Edo in Japan, which is spelled E-D-O? Yeah, in fact, the word is actually hidden in the town name. I wouldn't be surprised that's a reference. I didn't know enough about Japan to make that connection back then. What do you think? Did I stumble on some kind of conspiracy? Yep, I'm just using them for the grind because Zio's castle is fucking unforgiving. Do I? You may have to spell it out for me. I feel like kind of a dummy. Really? 50 DPS? Why? The only thing I can think of off the top of my head is the metal slimes. And I've probably got that wrong. I've played plenty of Dragon Quest games. I've played and completed 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. I got it right? Oh, wow. I love metal slimes, especially when you can kill them. I mean, I fucking hate how easily they run away, but if you can get them, boy oh boy, they're worth it. Plus, isn't there just always a method in all the games on how to kill them effectively? You just gotta figure it out. Alright, I don't want to see these guys anymore. All I care about are the slugs. Oh, fuck the mimics, dude. Especially those blue mimics in the ancient cave? Fuck no. Not fighting those things. Good thing they don't move either. Oh, those guys, yeah. The EXP, if I remember correctly, is really good from them, though. Especially on retry mode. Yeah, let Grizz snap out of it. Perfect. In the words of Benjamin Orr, just what I needed. I'm a high enough level to run away from those guys consistently, it seems. It's even more disappointing because when you see it, at first you think it's a blue chest, which is what you want. But then you look at the color palette scheme and you realize, no, it's a fucking mimic. Oh, come on. There we go. That reminds me, I would love to fight some of those enemies outside of the ancient cave. The ones that you only see basement 60 or below that you can't fight anywhere else in the game. I'd love to know what my actual characters at full strength could do against those enemies. Like, how detrimental would it be if they were to be a random encounter out in the world somewhere? Nobody got hit. Nice. Oh, there's your incentive. You don't have to fight him, but if you do... Wow, so it's a fixed number. Like the Wraiths in Quest for Glory Shadows of Darkness, there's only a handful of those in the whole game that you can fight. And you get good stuff from them when you kill them. You ever played that one? Are you a fan of point and clicks? From Sierra? Nice, air slash. Well, if you like point and clicks, that's a really good one to play. Came out in 1993, during the VGA era. Besides just point and click puzzles, it also has combat. So unlike other point and clicks, if you're stuck and you're not sure what to do just yet, you can go beat up some enemies for a bit. Yeah, there's only, what, 15 of those in Shining Force 2? And some of them are permanently missable, which pisses me off to the end of the earth. I hate when games punish you for that. I mean, I missed the one that was in the crack in the ground as, you know, the earthquake was happening. And, you know, you're rushing out of there in a hurry because the game has that kind of tension on you, and you just walk right by it, having no idea it's there. Yeah, Screech. I always missed him for some reason. Never actually had him in my party, but as far as I know, I'm not missing anything. That's why I follow a lot of walkthroughs when I play new games for the first time. Not because I don't want to figure things out on my own, but because I don't like missing things. I don't like missing out on good stuff that would have really helped me if I knew how to get it. And then, oh, nope, it's gone. Can't get it. I'm not good at finding that stuff on my own. I mean, now that I know Star Ocean's second story like the back of my hand, I'll never miss anything. I did have a really dumb moment though, streaming that game back when I was on Facebook. I meant to recruit Ashton and totally fucking forgot to get him. Then there was that dumbass moment where I forgot to grab the enemy skill materia, the first one you can get in Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, isn't there something about rescuing a baby bird? If memory serves. Then you meet him later when he's all grown up or something? This is coming along pretty nicely. I just wish despite these levels I'm gaining that res would restore more HP. Hey Regid, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Oh yeah, Karn is terrific. Really good character, and you can level her up fast. Real fast. Just gather everyone up and keep casting boost. Is she? I don't know if she's the only one that learns Aura. Does Sheila learn it? Or perhaps Sarah as a Master Monk? Unless she becomes a Vicar. Now, no, a Master Monk wouldn't learn that, I think. Absolutely it did, dude. Absolutely made owning a Genesis worth it. One of many, of course. Definitely a killer JRPG, which the Genesis needs more of. At least during its original lifetime. Oh yeah, Streets of Rage 1 and 2. 3, only if you count the Japanese version. The English localization is junk. Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles. Yeah, they totally fucked up that localization. God, that was such junk. Yeah, whenever I speak to somebody, yeah, Bare Knuckle 3, right. Whenever I speak to somebody who hates Streets of Rage 3, I always tell them, go play the Japanese version. It's not just you. It's a bad localization. It's every sin under the sun. Censorship, jacked difficulty. Oh, the joy of watching Tails die. I haven't played a classic Sonic game in quite a while. I gotta learn one that I can play through start to finish. It's kind of mandatory if you own a Genesis, right? Admittedly, my favorite video game ever, Snatcher on the Sega CD, there is a little bit of censorship in that version, but not enough to wreck it. All the nuances are still there. From what I can remember, as far as I know, probably Streets of Rage 3. You played Snatcher, haven't you, Terror? Do you recall the scene in the game the first time you go to Jean-Jacques Gibson's house to meet his daughter Katrina? Do you recall that? Because in that game, in the Japanese version, Katrina was only 14, and they changed her age to 18 in the Sega CD version. Gillian, our main character, he's 31. In the Japanese versions of the game, when Katrina asks you to show your Junker ID, you also, in the Japanese versions, you also have the option to flash your dick at her. Yeah. Your main character is a 31-year-old man, and you have the option to flash your dick at a 14-year-old girl. Why? Because Hideo Kojima. That's why. Now, I may sound like I'm contradicting myself, but I actually support removing that. I'm cool with dick jokes. I don't mind a funny dick gag or something that looks like a dick. But for me, that's crossing the line. Now, if the joke were still intact in the Sega CD English version, in which she was 18, okay. Because now you're just at the legal point. But 14, no. No. Not necessary. Doesn't serve the game. In fact, if I remember, if memory serves, Kojima actually got a lot of flack for everything that was included in Police Knots, where you can sexually harass women and even grab their breasts. Oh yeah, totally uncalled for. No need to censor the game like that, especially palette swapping Axel and Blaze. What the fuck for? That doesn't serve anything. But apparently, Kojima got a lot of scrutiny from his female co-workers for the sexual harassment that you can do in Police Knots, and I think even some of his male co-workers agreed that he went too far. Yet removing Ash just because he was a gay stereotype. But in all honesty, why include a character like that in a Streets of Rage game in the first place? It seems so out of context. Is it because there's a dance club in the game? I remember first hearing about that character too. I thought, no way, they didn't put that in a game. They wouldn't do that. Oh, whoops. But all the same though, the character just seems so out of place for a Streets of Rage title. Damn, that's a good technique. I'm getting close with this level up. I might as well finish it and then wrap it up afterwards. I'm not going to edit any of this out. I don't want to anyway. Good commentary is good. What was censored about that game? I understand the title got changed to just Zombies in Europe, and Europe was really bad about censorship. That I know. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, because ninjas are bad in the UK for some reason. Yeah, they removed some of that detail with Street Fighter 2. Apparently the Versus logo on the Versus screen in the arcade has a little bit of a blood and vein spatter in the design, and they removed that for the Super NES version. I didn't even notice that detail as a kid. Why the fuck would I get offended by that crap? But I am well aware of in the backdrop of Ken's stage, in the Super Famicom, the Japanese Super Famicom of Street Fighter 2, one of the spectators on the boat looks like he's masturbating, looks like he's jerking off. Weird that they would have that in the home version in Japan, because that wasn't in the arcade original. Maybe it was a subtle little fuck you to Nintendo's censorship policy. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh yeah, dude, you and I go way back. We both go that far back with the game. And even if I had noticed it as a kid, I would have thought, oh, that's a cool detail. I like how that looks. I would have even thought of it as blood. I thought it was just a cool red spatter effect. That's what I would have thought as a kid. I wasn't focused on that crap. I was focused on beating my opponent. Also, Balrog, or M. Bison, or Boxer, as you want to call him, however you like to refer to him, he no longer says, my fists have your blood on them, because you can't reference blood in a Nintendo license game. Even though Nintendo didn't make it, Capcom did. And Bison no longer says, kill me quickly, he just says, get it over with, during Guile's ending, in which the wife now says, destroying Bison won't bring back Charlie. Such an overreach. I know Nintendo's even censored some of their own games. It happened with Super Mario Kart. Something to do with the champagne bottles at the victory screen. Looked like they were drinking out of them. Like, good God, people. Happened with the Super Nintendo version of Prince of Persia. There was a scene in the Japanese version where the guards were, had the prince chained up to the wall and they were just beating the shit out of him. There was no blood in that, so I don't see what the problem was. Ironically, though, removing that scene made the opening scene sync up better with the music. Oh, and it gets worse in that game, too. The original text for when you beat Prince of Persia, the first line that you read is, the tyrant Jafar lies dead. In the English Super NES version, it reads, the tyrant Jafar lies defeated. Because people can't be dead in Nintendo-endorsed games. Oh my God. I know, just like fucking stop already. It's embarrassing at this point. But ironically now, like they're like apparently they're way more cool about more racy material in their games than they ever used to be, compared to Sony and Microsoft. That's such a fucking irony. Rest in hell, Hiroshi Yamauchi. Eat feces for eternity. We'll see if that comes back to haunt me. I'll take my chances. I've bashed him plenty times before. I don't know if I've ever done it in a recording, but fuck it. I'm entitled to hate him. I can say nasty shit about him if I want to. I have the right. He's dead. He can't defend himself. Good riddance. That's the guy that told me back then what games I could and could not play because fuck me. And then he had the audacity to proudly declare that he had never played a video game in his life. Man, talk about narcissism. Like, yeah, I understand you had a shitty upbringing, but that's no reason to take it out on me. I mean, sorry your grandparents were so fucking strict, but not our problem. Get a therapist. Well, I would have something to say about that, but I'm getting into politics if I do, and I can't. Nope, not gonna break my rule there. We all have ours. I'm just gonna... I'm not gonna step on that landmine. Don't step on that landmine. It's active. It's gonna go off if you step on it. Don't be curious about it because, yes, it's live, connected, and active. It will blow up if you step on it. Leave it alone. I'm almost done with this grind, I just realized. Having so much fun bashing dead people I hate. It does. It ruins things. Well, Zio's castle is definitely going to be much more tolerable with all this work I've been doing. How close is Alyssa and Han now? Okay, one more fight for Han. I can finish this grind and call it a night afterwards. Yeah, like I want to waste my time with you. Sandworms. Hate them, right? I hate them myself. Oops. Oh, for fuck's sake! That's some bad random numbers if I ever got them. You saw that, right? It happened right when I didn't need it to. Or right when I didn't want it to. Take your pick. Come on. There's Han's level up. That, I think, actually cures paralysis. If I'm not mistaken. I don't use that spell very often. I can walk through the cave at this point. Might as well get that done, too. Was that a list? No, that was Grizz. I had a feeling there was something over here. It's the second time that's happened to me. They're all in the 15s and above. Nah, I'll just run from everything now. I want to get to the other side of this and call it a night. Thanks for everyone for watching and for putting up with my rants. We'll see what kind of trouble that gets me in. If ever. The forks on the road. Okay, that's the exit. And of course, I'm getting the exact encounter I want every time now. And there's nothing there. It's a dead. Can't escape? Come on. Well, fair enough. I mean, oh, goodness, I could probably go a lot worse, but I'd rather leave that off the record. Plus, I'd rather be happy. Life's too short. Let's do some shopping first. I don't think there's a weapon shop here. Might as well start buying these. Do I have anything I need to sell? Yeah, I can get rid of that. I think that's it for now there. Yeah, I don't think there's a weapon shop in this town. And I'm pretty sure this building, just on the outskirts, is a bar. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, there's treasure in there. So not a weapon shop, but still a new weapon for me to use. So say goodnight to them in the stream, and thanks everyone for coming in. Hopefully I won't hopefully I won't throw my back out as I get up from my seat. We'll stop right here, and that is it for the night. Have a good night, everybody. Yeah, thanks, I will. I'll work on it.